6th of August today, three news stories. A UN expert says that all three parties to Tigray conflict are involved in atrocities against Eritrean refugees in Tigray. Secondly, an armed group has taken control of a key city in Kamashi zone of Beni Shangal Gumuz. Thirdly, we have an update from Woldiya city. I did a video on Woldiya a few hours ago. Since then, I have been receiving comments, pictures, videos about who is in control of Woldiya. I have an update for you. Let's have a look at the first news story. A UN expert has warned that all parties to Tigray conflict are involved in attacks on Eritrean refugees in Tigray. Dr. Muhammad Abdisalam Babikar today released a report. He says that he has received credible reports that all the three parties, Ethiopian government forces, federal forces, Eritrean troops, and forces allied with TPLF are involved in attacks against Eritrean refugees in Tigray. He says that there were more than around 100,000 Eritrean refugees in Tigray when this war started. They were in four camps: Hitsat, Shimelba, Mayani, Adi Harish. The two camps, Hitsat and Shimelba, were destroyed in November and December, and UNOCHA lost access to the two camps, Hitsats and Shimelba. Mayani Adi Harish refugee camps remained functional, but after TPLF took control of Mekelle and fighting started close to these camps, these two camps also became inaccessible. There are 24,000 refugees in Mayani and Adi Harish refugee camps. And interestingly, viewers, more than 50,000 Eritrean refugees are in Afar. The refugees were displaced from Tigray. They entered Afar, but now fighting has reached Afar as well. So, UN is calling upon all parties to protect these Eritrean refugees, viewers. Why is that all parties are carrying out attacks on the refugees? Because each party has this perception that Eritrean refugees are backing the other party. They see them as spies. They see them as collaborators with their enemy forces. So that is why all parties in Tigray are involved in atrocities against Eritrean refugees in Tigray. Secondly, our second news story is about an armed group which has taken control of a key city in BG, Beni Shangal Gumuz state of Ethiopia. Al-Sharq newspaper has reported that an armed group has taken control of Kamashi city in BG, Beni Shangal Gumuz region of Ethiopia. Beni Shangal Gumuz region has three main zones: Kamashi, Matakal, and Asusa zones. And Beni Shangal Liberation Front (BLF) is the armed group which has been operating in Asusa and Kamashi zones of BG, viewers. I think 3 months ago we heard about the same group taking control of a Woreda in Kamashi zone. Name of the Woreda is Sirba Ebe or Siddal Woreda. Siddal is in Kamashi zone. Kamashi city taken is also in Kamashi zone. So it means that Beni Shangal Liberation Front armed group is spreading its area of operations inside Kamashi zone of BG. We heard of fighting between Ethiopian forces and BLF in Asusa as well. I did a video on that, I think 3 months ago. In that video, I informed you about fighting near Shorkolo. Shorkolo is in Asusa zone of BG. So BG, Manishangal Liberation Front, is carrying out its activities, its operations in Asusa and in Kamashi zones of BG views. We haven't seen any official response from Ethiopian government about this claim that BLF is in control of Kamashi city of Benishangal Gumuz. Kamashi zone of Benishangal Gumuz shares border with Oromia. Western Oromia is close to Kamashi viewers, and there is presence of OLA in Western Oromia apart from other parts of Oromia. So it means that Western Ethiopia is becoming destabilized because there is presence of OLA in Oromia, and BLF is now spreading the area of its activities as well in Asusa and in Kamashi zones of BG. An update about humanitarian situation in Tigray views. Ethiopian government says that within the last 48 hours, 63 trucks of humanitarian aid have arrived in Mekelle, capital of Tigray. Ethiopian government says that over the past few days, 220 trucks of humanitarian aid have arrived in Mekelle. So Ethiopian government is facilitating the delivery of humanitarian aid to Tigray. Lastly, viewers, last and the most important news story, Woldiya. I did a video on Woldiya in the day today. I informed you that Tigray Defense Force had entered Woldiya. Since then, I have been receiving comments, emails, pictures, videos, because I have the privilege of being watched by all sides. That is what I like about my channel, that Tigray supporters, Amharas, Sudanese, Somalis, ENDF supporters all watch this channel. People contacted me and they said, Sajid, you're misreporting. Woldiya has not been taken by Tigray Defense Force. Pictures have been shared, videos have been shared, video of Woldiya mayor has been shared. He talked to media at 12 p.m. today from Woldiya. He's saying that there is no presence of TDF in Woldiya. Firstly, in my video, I had said that Tigray Defense Force had entered Woldiya. I did not say that TDF was in control of Woldiya. But now, as we are receiving evidence from Amhara news sources, from ENDF, that Tigray Defense Force is not in control of this town. It means that we'll have to rely on this evidence. We haven't seen any evidence so far by any evidence from a TPLF side. Wherever they go, wherever they enter, they share pictures, videos, as we saw in the case of Lalibela, in the case of Kobo. But here we haven't seen any evidence so far from TPLF side that TDF is inside Woldiya city. Again, viewers, it is being said that civilians have been mobilized in Woldiya city, militia members, civilians. They have taken to the streets. They do not want TDF to take control of this city. If TDF enter this city, there could be some serious civilian casualties. So the evidence so far which has been shared with me, it indicates that Tigray Defense Force is not in control of Woldiya city so far. You can see on your screen Woldiya mayor talking to a news channel. This interview was aired at 12 p.m. today. It means that at 12 p.m. today, Woldiya was not under TDF control. Thank you for watching.